Hey guys, this is Tara with Teaching on Lemon Lane, and I'm excited to hop on here and show you one of my favorite get to know you activities, and that's My Life in Pictures. So, we're going to do a quick video tutorial to kind of show you what is included and how to create one. So, you'll see here that I've just included some of my just quickly created template to kind of give you an example of how you can use these. You'll notice here I have used a digital avatar. On this example, I've included a GIF, which is a lot of fun. And if you're feeling a little bit brave, I totally encourage you to do this one. And just side note, you don't have to be brave. This is a really simple tutorial to get this to happen, even though it looks kind of like a little bit of Harry Potter magic going on. Let's jump into the student slides. I've also included a collaborative slide contract. Essentially what you do with this, and you are able to edit this to your needs, students will initial that they agree to these terms before getting started, because I like to use this activity as a collaborative slide instead of assigning it as an individual copy to Google Classroom. However, both options are great. If you come over here to the instructions, this will give you the quick little tutorial of how you insert those images into these templates, which are very easy to use. So if you're overwhelmed by my instructions, I hope that you are watching this video. These are your different options for inserting pictures. You can simply upload your own images from your computer. You can do a quick Google search, or you can even upload from your Google Drive. If you want to try inserting a GIF or like that moving picture that we had, you will need Screencastify. There's other options to do it, but Screencastify really simplifies it. And most students usually have this extension uploaded or saved already onto their Chromebooks. So really simple. Here's your instructions there. If we slide on over, here's my links to my favorite digital avatar options. I personally love Pixton. It was created with teachers and the classroom in mind, and it is a lot of fun. So let's jump into one of the templates. So before you get started, your students are going to need their own version of these slides. Now, the easiest way to do that, if you're on a Mac, you would hold down Command, and you're going to select the slides that you want included in the student version. I would also want the contract included, so I would make sure that I select that, along with the instructions, and maybe I even want to include this video tutorial. So once I select all the slides that I want, I'm going to come here up to the top. I'm going to hit File, Make a Copy, and then I'm going to click Selected Slides. That presentation that you have just created a copy of will now be the slides that you share with your students. The next thing that you need to think of or keep in mind is if you want your students to use their own or to pick their own kind of design that I've included here. So you've got two options. You could simply just include maybe two options and the students pick from there. You could also, this is one that I've been working on, I'll use this one to show you. You could also just include one to really simplify it. Maybe I only share this one with my students, and then we just make a duplicate of that slide until everyone has one. And then, of course, the other option is to share all of these versions, and the students would go in and they would click the slide that they want. They would right click, and then they're going to hit duplicate slide. That's going to make a duplicate slide. And then when they find the one they want, they would type their name here to let their other classmates know that this is the one that they're going to be working on, and that the other students need to find a different one to work on. So let's jump into the one that I've already started on. So you'll see here, technically, if you're used to Google Slides, you're likely used to using this to insert images. So you would click Insert, then Image, and then you would pick one of these options. I don't want you to do that with this. I've included picture placeholders in this template that's going to really simplify things. So in order to use my picture placeholders, you simply click where you want the image to be inserted, where the picture placeholders are. So there's a picture placeholder on the circle for kind of the profile picture, and there's also a picture placeholder included on each of these square templates that's going to really simplify things. So you'll notice when I'm not clicked, or when I haven't selected a picture placeholder, replace image is not an option in the toolbar, but when I click on it, replace image pops up. So anytime I click on any of the picture placeholders, the option for replace image pops up. So what we do is we click on the picture placeholder that we want to insert a picture into, then we come up here to replace image. And from this point, this is where we can either upload the saved digital avatar that we've saved to our computer. I think I've got one saved on mine. Let me look. So I would search for my avatar. There it is. I double click, and it automatically inserts it into my picture placeholder. Now for these other options, I think the Google search is a really great option. So I would click on the picture placeholder, I come up here and I click on replace image, and now I'm going to search the web. So let's say that I wanted to share about my favorite treat, a snow cone. So I simply search snow cone, and now I'm given all of these fun options. I double click on the one that I want, and it's automatically placed in the picture placeholder. If you don't love how it is, kind of off to the side here, I can double click on that picture and then click and drag, and it allows me to kind of move it over that way. So that's how I was able to move it over. So again, I'll show you one more time. Again, you can insert your own pictures simply by clicking on the picture placeholder, replace image, and if I want to use my own pictures that are on my device, I would say upload from computer. I can also use images that are on the drive or even the camera. Google search is the great option though. Let's say that I want to share that I love to dance. So maybe I'll search dancer. And then I've got some great options there. And to insert it in, I would simply just double click or click and then replace image, and it automatically replaces that into the picture placeholder. If a digital version isn't an option, I also have this printable version, which the printable version also makes a great digital version as well if you want to keep things kind of simple. It's also more printer friendly if you wanted to print these off once they've inserted it. I've also made it to where this is not only printable, and to print you simply just come up here and go File and Print. And these are all set up to be printed on just your regular printer paper, or you could even use these, even though they technically have those text box there. You can also print them off and do them by hand or complete them digitally, because you'll notice my picture placeholders are still there, because when I click on the picture placeholder, there's the option for replace image. Another kind of fun spin on this is that students can kind of go in and add comments and mention about kind of things that they have in common with their classmates. These are also fun to display on your projector or your whiteboard and have students come up and kind of share, a couple pictures about themselves and go into more detail. To spread this out and so that students stay attentive, you may choose to only share, one or two of these a day every time at the beginning of class. Again, this is a very simple activity, but it's also very powerful for creating connection. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at teachingonlemonlane@gmail.com. I hope you love this and enjoy this activity as much as I do. Thanks, guys. Bye.